Hello and welcome back to Ogre Battle 64. We're on the second mission of the prologue, the Valmus Mine. We have to go save Prince Ymil, who's been captured by someone. And they claimed revolution was their goal. And yeah, so let's do that. We think it would be best if you rescue him. And here we go.
Our information is meager, but I did manage to make a plan. I will always have a map. Let me start. Refer to the map. Here is the map. There will always be a map.
This is a much bigger level than the last one.
Let's get started. We'll be using Suakin, the Land of Enlightenment, as our headquarters.
Oh, good old Suakin, the Land of Enlightenment.
Our goal is to rescue Prince Ymil. Unfortunately, we don't know where he's being held captive.
Hint, hint.
Therefore, we should march our troops south along the road and liberate strongholds on the way to gather information on Ymil's whereabouts.
Yeah, well, like I said before, I can't really show you unless you could see my cursor just now, but yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is all I can do. I'm heading to Acker Castle. Good luck, Magnus. I'm going to abandon you and whatnot.
This old man just travels on the road by himself. That's all he gives you. So, I don't know if you saw my little, thing, but I'll show you. Winning condition, rescue Prince Ymil, Suakin, the Land of Enlightenment. It's good old Suakin. One of my favorite names of it, I don't know why. I wonder where Prince Ymil could be. I wonder, let's see, where is it? I wonder what city Prince Ymil could be hidden in. Sorry, I've having played this a million times. So we start off with these friends. Garcia and his dragon. His
baby dragon!
And Zhu, a cleric who has some soldiers, and the best, remember the best thing that ever happened to this game as opposed to Ogre Battle, the best innovation they could have ever come up with was to make you not have to spend money to dispatch your troops.
Baby dragon.
No, Diomedes. Diomedes Principle. How about you go with him? Actually, no. We're gonna need all hands on deck over here. Pretty much. You will see there are reasons for that. And just as I did before, I will take this man's, and I'm pretty sure. So I don't get all treasure during the missions. There's like a treasure over here that you'll want to get. And I think there's one right in there, and that's why I'm having it. There might be one like right here, actually. Yeah, and then the other ones are, I'll get most of them. There's one in this big forest down here. I think there's one in the middle of this forest. Like, treasures, I don't know where they all are off the top of my head anymore. My memory isn't perfect, but, you know. I get there. Anyway, the one thing I do need to do here is have the band Aqua. Oh, I didn't, I bought more healing leaves and I forgot to equip them to people. Do this. So the rest of you are actually going to have to stop short then. I can't have you interfering in Aqua's fight. I wish I was more savvy and could make a joke about the music of the band Aqua. So you will have noticed it has been some time since I put... So compared to the rate at which we put out videos for Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen, it has been a little while since the last one of these was put out. And unfortunately that's just going to be the norm here. I don't have... there was like a perfect storm of activity with that particular series where I was able to play a lot of them in a short period of time. And it still took several months, I guess, so it wasn't the fastest thing in the world, but we probably should attack leader here, but I'm not going to. We'll see what happens. She only gets 1 healing because she's not in the back row for whatever reason. But we don't get a lot of attacks either with this group, so... I probably should... Hey, Pamela became Amazon. There we go. You're our Amazon. That's great. I'm cool with that. Starting to get some... We'll start to see some of that happen on this level. So now that you did that, let's formation you up. You could go in the back row, Pamela, so you get an extra attack. Perfect. Well, just keep letting Aqua fight the cleric for now. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's another cleric over here. Juliet. Okay, yeah. I actually should have considered that. Dio can do that. He can handle that. But I don't have the most ability to really do recording like most days anymore. Unfortunately, I have a pretty busy schedule, pretty busy life. I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm in, like I mentioned, I'm into Warhammer, doing some of getting my armies ready for that. I don't know, like there's a lot. Oh, jeez, now she's doing that. Okay, Bernard, you need to get down here and get Garcia. I'm gonna have you, Campu.
No one heads them off at the pass like Gaston.
Okay, I think that guy will come out of the city as we close to the bridge. That's why I'm kind of nervous about Aqua Velva here doing her thing. And this can be tricky if you don't get this cleric. She could sneak around and get your base, so be careful with her. But no, he's not. Oh, and the cleric is already on the move again, so she's gonna come out and challenge Bernard, and he's gonna... You know what, maybe... No. You go back. You better go back. She wasn't very injured. She thinks she was more injured than she was, like, basically. Her soldiers are permanently injured. She just healed herself up a little bit. See, they never get their health... They never get their HP back past a certain point once they're damaged. It's kind of how they work. See, now that he's down to 1 guy, there's a maximum amount of... Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Now you're giving her 2 attacks. Basically, sometimes when you change the enemy's roads, you change the number of attacks they get. Oh. Maybe it was too late in the order for her to get that. I don't know. Is she gonna run away again now? She sure is. Banned. Yeah, this is a little tricky. Aqua... Can you...
Wait, there's something here.
Gosh, oh, Shaneberg. It's some of these. Got him. Dees. Okay, get you guys get on the way here. This level might be a little tricky. It might not be the worst idea to leave your leader in the castle, or somebody in the castle, for a minute in case this cleric gets past Dio or whoever you, or gets past whoever you send over there to deal with her. Okay, yeah, you are officially... This will take a little while, but you're officially doomed. Baby dragon in the front isn't very good. Baby dragons are awful. They're probably worse than getting like the basic dragon in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. But they become better a lot faster. Oh, Winter became fighter. Cool. We got Old Man Winter. Everybody gets an individual name. Well, they had individual names in the other game too. Okay, so get I'm gonna swap you so you get extra attack there. For now, stay there. Okay, Dio caught up with Juliet. Check yes, Juliet. Yeah, this is a nasty unit, because there's 2 clerics. They will do a lot of healing. Dio's unit's a good unit for this, because he has a lot of, like, actual, like, abilities to do damage. I'm not, like, perfectly competent at knowing what to do in this game. I just have a pretty decent, like, memory, but I'm not memorizing everything there is going on. I just happen to get lucky sometimes. Happen to do the right thing. But I really do apologize for, oh, actually you should be on the hunt of her. I really do apologize for not, for this taking slow progress and putting these out. I do appreciate that a lot of people are watching this, even more people than are watching Ogre Battle, the other one. This must be not just my favorite game. I mean, I guess it's a testament to the quality of the game that people will come out to actually watch playthroughs of it, which is kind of neat to me. Yeah, well, you're just... I mean, they're wearing them down. They can't heal forever, right? There is a level on this game where you get to fight a lot. Like, almost every unit in the level is clerics. And it's just dreadful. She's stuck against the invisible wall edge of the map, so she can't escape any farther. This is what you ideally want to do with some units. You want to get them right up against the edge. And then you just get this, or up against a bridge. That works really well too, if you can put them up against like a river or something like that, and then they can't run away. We have to do one more fight against her. The alignment down because we're killing a lawful aligned unit like a cleric, but that at this point in the game, the alignment downs don't matter so much. I mean, a little bit if you're getting it consistently and you're really dropping people's alignment that you don't want to drop. But like I said again, there's a handy game hack that will allow us to alignment fix anyone we want. That I will be showing you eventually when it becomes relevant, basically. And you don't have to do that if you're trying to play it the real way. You know, and you still want to be careful with cities and stuff. The rosary was found. Cool. So we get, like, cleric equipment on this level, I guess. Okay, Bernard. This is going to become a problem sooner rather than later. Wumpo Baton over here wants to cause problems. This is actually working out really well. Like, usually, sometimes my strategies don't go quite as well as one would hope. He has 69 health there, nice. Yeah, this is just what we're doing today. I like this game a great deal. I think I've mentioned that. You continue onward, so does Barius. We're just gonna plow forward here with our Rescue Prince Emil plan, because there's no reason not to, right? Just finish off our battles and then we win. This guy's done. Boom. Yeah. Coming along nicely. We'll probably do some mixing of gender units because the female classes are good. They get some, you get archers and Valkyries, sorceresses obviously, clerics, perks in this game aren't as useful as they are in Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen. I don't even really care if I have any. In this game, it feels way more useful to have people dealing as much damage as possible. Like, you're not fighting an endless tide of enemy forces that are constantly coming at you from the base, and there's a finite number of enemies. You can kind of pick your battles a lot better. You can set up how you want to do the fights. The enemy isn't quite as relentless with they're not constantly just coming and coming and coming towards your base like they are in that other game. So healing isn't as important. You can get some healing items, like the healing leaves cost 10 gold each. They're very cheap. There's like higher level healing stuff that's barely more expensive. Money kind of doesn't becomes not an option unless you're losing a lot of units and you have to go to the Witch Den a lot. Which I guess in that case healing would be important. Like, I have played this 100% legitimately, without any hacks or cheats or any problems. You know, I did. But I haven't shared my story, but when I initially played this, it was on Nintendo 64. It was before the era people really had much on the internet as far as guides. You just didn't have that stuff. So, you just played it. And yeah, I did struggle a little bit with money, but not as much as you would in Ogre Battle, because, yeah, see, she's up against a river, so she can't escape now. That's kind of one thing to saw one, but in the other Ogre Battle, you don't struggle as much with money because you don't have to spend money to dispatch your units, ever. The only time you ever spend money is on equipment and on resurrections, which is nice and easy and how it should be. My preferred method of doing things. There's quite a few different little factors that influence soldier promotion. It's more than just experience level. They get a bunch of experience, but I think it's also based on like how many soldiers you've promoted. A specific leader has a hidden stat that determines, for like a unit leader, how well their leadership is, how well they promote soldiers. You could make an entire unit that's just about promoting soldiers. Nah, Aqua, you're gonna go, like, get that hidden item that's in this forest. You're fine. Senal has been liberated. I'll give him a minute to get his stuff back. So that's the Witch's Den for the level, so that's important. We need that. We need that. As I mentioned before, I leave all neutral towns alone when I play because I don't see any point to taking them unless you're trying to get... If you're trying to get like a lower Chaos Frame ending, then maybe that makes sense to do because you want to like you want to drop it at 20. It was worth quite a bit. You guys are doing pretty good. They're gonna actually probably want some ranged attackers in that group. I might ditch the Golem, if I'm honest. I'm not a huge fan of them. Okay, Marlowe. In the beginning, Marlowe was dead. Isro, that's right, that's Isro. Just gonna be kind of... We've broken through the initial enemy formation, now we're pretty good shape. This level's bigger, but it's not terribly harder than the first level. This is still the prologue. The enemy does ramp up after the prologue a bit. But you start to ramp up better too. Like your units get to their like first levels of promotion and stuff. We really haven't gained any levels since we started this. We're not getting a whole lot of experience and stuff, but that's fine. Defeated them. Now what? Well, you gotta liberate these. Got him. Oh, right there. There's a thing. Okay, cool. Darius, are you ready to rumble? Dees has been liberated. Dio reaches Dees. You can get down here so you're closer. as you can see, there is another person down here. The fabulous Mr. Fox. He is a griffin. Good for him. Magnus, why don't you Campu? Bit Aqua, you are now at target location. Alright, is there a, I think there is. Maybe I'm thinking of the one that's over there. Yeah, we won't be going to get that. He's okay. I think he's okay to engage Marlowe in combat. What's taking him so long? They'll be here any minute. They found out our plan a little while ago. There shouldn't be anyone in the area except for the Prince's escort. We have a very small advantage, so let's not screw this up. Why hasn't the scout come back yet?
They're looking for him right now. This plan has got to work. If we can't hand those three over, the whole thing falls apart.
Those three? What? They're here!
Huh?
The Palatinian army is here! Why isn't the knight there? What's he doing? Yeah, I don't know what that conversation's about. Why hasn't the scout come back yet? They're looking for him. Is that supposed to be like we intercepted their scout and that's how we know that the prince is being held captive? I have no clue. So yeah, I gave all these guys the big swords. They look kind of funny holding the bigger swords. But they're all holding them swords like they know what they're doing. So we got pretty much the same unit there, except I've got a couple soldiers, so I do slightly more damage. Okay, Magnus. You got jams. Go to Isro. I wonder... Yeah, I don't really get that cutscene. There's some of these like early cutscenes where they're like talking like that, and it's like, I don't know what they're actually talking about. But you're doomed. Cut him up, boys. Oh, hey, look at that. Nice critical hit there on that guy. He took a little bit of damage, but that is what it is, you know. And now they're leaderless. That does, and then again, that means they're not gonna retreat to the enemy headquarters. Which I just realized the enemy doesn't have a headquarters on this map yet. Like, there's no. Yeah, there was no like our mission is to. This is one of the weird missions where you don't have an immediate to take the enemy headquarters objective. But anyway, here we go. Isro has been liberated. I think it's best that you rescue him. Just casually walks up the stairs. Are you stupid or what? Hurry up and untie us. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Raid.
Are you hurt, my lord?
Thank you, Gia. I'm okay. Are you alright, Raid? Damn those sons of bitches! Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Sir Raid, one of the most vulgar men in the world. This game doesn't pull no punches when it comes to this stuff, and this man is responsible for probably over like 60% of the swearing in this game. He also kind of always made me look like Wolverine to me with the big with the mutton chops and stuff. I like Sir Raid. What took you so long? Incompetent Southern Division. Well, anyway, I appreciate your timely rescue. Which post do you belong to? My name is Magnus, sir. I'm a cadet with the Southern Division. I am not yet assigned to any post, sir. Magnus, are you... Not assigned? What are you guys, rookies or something? Yes, sir.
You're the only ones who came to rescue us. Bullshit! What the hell is the Southern Division doing? Alright, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Go and take care of those rebels. Kill them all!
Is that really necessary, sir?
Shut up, kid. Yes, it's necessary. Rebels wish for the downfall of this kingdom. They jeopardize the lives of innocent people and bring discord to peaceful lands. What else can we do to protect our kingdom and the people we love? We must crush them and teach them the futility of their defiance. That is the only way. I know it's a painful task to carry out, but it must be done. Now go and kill them!
Also, Afraid is pretty violent. I like this scene, though. This is one I'm pretty familiar with. I'm just gonna get out of here, man. I don't know, I just don't want any problems.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Did you forget what I just said? All rebels deserve to die.
And that's the kind of man Sir Raid is.
Puh.
How could he do such a thing?
My lord, we should get moving.
Oh, Geel, I wish you had a proper portrait, not just the generic Black Knight portrait, because you're not a minor character. Some people in this game, like Ariosh too, like I said, they use the generic unit portrait. Now suddenly it's been captured by the enemy, and now we have to liberate the Valmus mine. And now that is our goal and our mission. Whoa! Didn't see that one coming. Let's get it. You know what, Aqua? You get a camp. Magnus. I don't really care who goes there and gets that guy. We're still finishing this guy off. You get a camp too. You're kind of getting... You're growing weak. I always liked the Nords in Morrowind when they yelled that. You're growing weak. I don't know what they mean by that, because it's like they yell that when you just first encounter them. So why are you growing weak? So anyway. Yep, there's a treasure there. Okay, yeah, so there's one here. One here, there's one here, there's one over here, I think there's one up here somewhere. Oh, Mr. Bernard, you gotta do that, probably. I don't think you're gonna make it to that place. I think these guys might... I want Magnus to do it. I kind of want Magnus to do it. Well, there's also her. Let's... Yeah, Azeria is another shop. There's 2 shops in this level, I think. Is there 2 shops this level? Jad's a shop too, right? Like, this place? These. Jad's another. Oh, hey! Magnus is gonna get him. If he's not too tired. Yeah. You haven't gotten to fight anybody on this level yet. Aqua Velva, you can just go to the city. There we go. That worked out. He walked this way. So you can see Griffin attack for the back row. They just do a basic... I gave Magnus the one blessed sword I have too, which is odd that they start me with that because it's like a higher level piece of equipment. Blessed sword feels kind of mid to late game. Oh, you're just gonna kill that guy straight up. Yeah, Griffin gets wind shot in the back row. It does minor damage. It's not a very good attack. However, this game does have flying units. And flying movement works the same way as it did in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. Flying units can get to places a lot faster than normal movement units. And, yeah, and that's exciting. They're good at that. Eldred has... Yeah, this level it doesn't... I don't think it really... Yourself a little rest, man. We gotta catch this guy. Okay, you woke up. Good, catch him. You know what? Aqua. Go here to Zyra. And actually, you could go through the forest. I usually do, but I think I'm in a hurry. I'll just take the roads for the sake of being quick, and I can do all the treasure seeking on the off season. Maybe we get some good loot for the or good we can encounter. You can still encounter neutral units too. Like I haven't done any yet, but there's monster units. You can. That's how you recruit all the monster units to your team by encountering them in like the wilderness and stuff. Just gonna have him go over the mountains because it's faster from where he is. This is the boss. Pretty sure there's nobody else to fight in this level, so let's go down here. There might be somebody in that city that she's heading to. I don't think so, though. I think once you've done about that, that's about everybody. This is the boss, Cad, or Quad, or however you pronounce that. He has a front row dog, so he's not entirely bad. He's actually pretty tough. Front row dogs are nothing to sneeze at. Magnus, you can get on the trail of the madman here. And because he's facing the opposite direction, you can't see that guy. But here's a little thing you can do. Oh yeah, right there, direction. We can make him face this way. I don't know. And now he can see that guy. Kind of a neat little thing that this game does. It's the direction they're facing, then they'll just change based on if there's a close enemy unit or something, or not. Why not? You can go down there too. I'm pretty sure there's nobody else that's gonna like pop out of anywhere and fight us. It's pretty much. There might be someone over here. There really might be. That's the only thing I can think of is that there's another person. I get this level. My memories of this level are kind of vague and not very good. Sometimes. But most of the majority, it's still the second level of the game, and it's still the prologue, so it's still pretty easy. I think is kind of the idea of it. Have you a little rest? Sarah has been liberated. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's for sale. What do we need? Yeah, Halt Hammer is the weapon of a Hawkman. Already did some shopping. I don't think you'll make it, but go look for the item that's up in the forest. I think we're gonna probably have just. I want Magnus to finish this guy off first, so. And we'll have to do a little bit of camping, I guess. Probably here. Also, whoever fights that guy is just going to attack leader. We're not going to bother with. But, oh, Magnus, you're kind of tired, but I think you can still get him. I think it was just the Griffin left, and he doesn't have a lot of hit points. They're fighting at a disadvantage, so their damage and oh, well, that fighter didn't care. Yeah, flying units work pretty much the same way. They can fly over walls, they can fly over terrain, they can get places faster. And we'll be fighting a lot of enemy flying units. The enemy likes to do that. But there's not as many types of flying units in this game. There's... Okay. It'll probably be Dio that does this. If he doesn't kill him, then Gaston will finish him off. Yeah, there's only like Hawkmen, Griffins, and Fairies, I think, are flying units, maybe. There's not much. I think there might be a few other things I'm not thinking of at the moment. I didn't want to kill you. Drop your weapons and surrender. How pathetic. Are you trying to threaten us? We pledged our lives to the revolution. You're not going to stand in our way. We'll create a world where society is based on class and everyone has equal rights. Feel our pain, our sorrow, our wrath. Yeah, you can interrupt command. I want to battle strategy, attack leader, ignore the dog. The dog has a lot of hit points. He has more hit points, but he's like higher level, but of course they won't attack the dog. They won't ignore the dog, but, you know. Dog gets 3 attacks is the only thing and is prone to getting more critical hits than usual. If you want the extra experience, kill the dog too. As for me and my house, we're gonna kill Cad. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm gonna let Gistan kill whoever he wants. I've changed my mind. Do whatever you want. I think there's some cutscening going on after this is over, too. Oh, right there. Right up the middle. A weird thing I've noticed with this game... Oh, I think he's just gonna get Golem to death. Is that if you put a unit in that middle between a bunch of other people, they tend to go for that unit. I don't know why. Like, especially if your leader is back there. They tend to try to go right up the middle. Why don't you finish me off? There's no point in risking your life to kill a lowly soldier, like myself. As I said before, I don't want to take your life as long as you keep on living. As Dio said before, you mean? Stop talking smart to me. Your sympathy won't change our fate. Mind you, we are the ones who would take the prince. Yeah, I mean, Raid said to kill them all. He's gonna kill them all. But congratulations! Stick around after the fact for the cutscene. We get the guy's leather whip, we get some soldiers and some money. Go us. Just starts off screen. You can see him there. You get to see Jeel's big, shiny ice axe. Thank you for saving us. You told me your name was Magnus. Are you the same
Hey, who ordered you to take them alive?
There must be a reason why they did that. I believe it would be beneficial to the kingdom to hear what they have to listen to what they have to say.
Shut up! There's absolutely no need to listen to their bitching. The only thing that matters for these lower class scum is what they have to face at this moment. The workload is too harsh. The living conditions are sad. They only think of themselves. Why listen to those who don't think about the future and of the entire kingdom? Instead, they believe that they're the only ones who are miserable.
Speak for yourself. We only think of ourselves. Who took everything away from us for our own good? You, the so-called upper class that can't do anything without the protection of Laodice. The heartless beasts that prey upon the people and indulge all their desires.
You call us beasts. We dedicate our lives to peace and prosperity of this kingdom. We fulfill our duty as upper class and get compensated accordingly.
Them kicks. Raid, stop!
Why? These scoundrels try to kill us. My lord, they tried to kill you for their own selfish end. My lord, this is part. No, this is the last stage of the inspection. Please stand back and watch.
What does he mean by that? I've never understood. This is part. No, this is the last stage of the inspection. What are you doing? Raid, what do you think you are doing? Sir, I believe Prince Yamil wants you to stop.
You're quite bold for a rookie. The prince is too merciful.
As a member of the royal family, he needs to learn the harshness of the world. Isn't this a good opportunity for him? He can see for himself how to punish those who oppose us, the upper class. Stop it! What'd you think was gonna happen, idiot? Magnus! He's much higher level than you. Well, isn't that too bad? There goes your achievement, kid. You have raised your sword against the lineage of the progenitor. Are you prepared to accept the consequences? Isn't that lineage too noble to be mere puppets of Lotus? Alright. There I go killing again. No! No! Dun-dun! You call yourself a knight. What the? Who the hell are you? Who the hell indeed? Or do all knights in this land devour helpless souls? Here, this way.
You!
I love this. This scene is so good.
Who the hell are you? Get out of my way.
Saradin.
With a blinding light, bind my foes with unbreakable chains. Disperse the shadows. Ray of paralysis.
Damn it.
Don't let them get away.
That's right. Debonair, Aisha, Saradin, and the commander leader from the Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen, who's in this game called Destined for Rhoda, not Holly. I couldn't do anything. Ymil. And thus begins Prince Ymil's long path of self-loathing and power-lusting that defines his character for the rest of the game. Save current game, yes. Owing to the Southern Division's actions, the attempt to assassinate Prince Ymil at Valmus resulted in failure. Ooh, paladins. The incident concluded with the public execution of the mastermind. Rumors spread among the population that they executed a person who had no relation to the incident to save face. These sound like good people that we work for, huh? Meanwhile, expected to dwindle, the rebels' activities have instead intensified and become more violent than ever. Look at that little girl with her broom! Pitchfork man. The lady with the pot in the end of the pole. I love them. The dirty hoe. And her hoe. Her shovel. Whatever. The outcome of the public execution was not as expected. It not only affected the lower class, but the upper class who were disgruntled by the injustice, as well as the middle class. You know, we gotta throw the middle class in there too. They're there too. I just think it's funny. Chapter 1. Unable to turn back. Speechless and itinerant. I don't get these chapter titles. They don't make any sense to me. Yeah, we got a lot. We still got more. But yeah, isn't it cool to see the guys from the first game show up again? That soon, too. They show them right away. Come in. Magnus Gallant reporting as requested, sir. Well, I'm sure you are aware that the rebels' activities have become more aggressive recently. Their strength is minimal. What concerns me is that they initiated their actions simultaneously in various parts of the kingdom. This must mean they are getting their act together. So in order to stop the uprising and suppress the rebels, we will organize the troops specifically for that purpose. Your performance at the military academy, 1 month of field training and actual combat, I can't believe you just recently graduated. I have no idea why you came to the southern region, but I'm willing to test you. You are now a captain of the southern division. I will assign you a group of men and a tactician. This will be your battalion. Now head to the Criminal Canyon and subdue the rebels in Fort Tuatha. Sir, why did you choose me? Don't get me wrong, this does not mean that your actions have been justified. The abduction and attempted murder of Prince Emil while he was in our jurisdiction. We even need rookies like you to help clear our reputation, that is all. I want to make one thing clear though, I'm not asking for your opinion or consent. You hear me? This is an order. Just keep quiet and follow my orders. You will be provided money. Organize your troops and attend to your duty. Understood? Yes, sir. Don't ever show sympathy for them again. You can't do anything about it alone. Set aside for your personal feelings, focus on your regiment, and what you can do for your kingdom. Ask not what your kingdom can do for you, but ask what you can do for your kingdom. The little person of lordly caliber banner is there in the background behind him in that scene. Thanks for hanging out with me for this kind of longish episode, and I hope this will tide you over. I might not have another one of these for almost a couple weeks, so I hope that's not too horrifying a news. I will be recording other stuff, not in that time frame, but I mean, there's going to be other stuff besides Ogre Battle that I'm probably going to do alongside this. Might be bringing back some old series on my channel. So look forward to that stuff if you're interested in a little variation, and if you're looking for more Ogre Battle, I will try to get more up as soon as possible. Till next time, we'll see you then.